Hey everyone, James Lambert here. I hope you're absolutely thriving and you're living your life with great passion. I just want to share this outstanding book. Don't know if you've come across him, American author called Ryan Holiday, and in particular his amazing book, Ego is the Enemy. I wholeheartedly recommend it. If you allow it to be, it's one of those books that is truly transformative for the better. Some of the insights I've read already have been, dare I say, life-changing. As I say, Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. Magnificent work. Can't praise it enough. Just wanted to share this little bit. 2 sentences, and to me they say so much, in the hope that it provides you some real food for thought. And it goes like this: there's no one to perform for. There is just work to be done and lessons to be learned in all that is around us. There's no one to perform for. There is just work to be done and lessons to be learned in all that is around us. I find that staggeringly insightful. And if we just look at the first part of that, there's no one to perform for. You see, ego would have you perform almost as if in the circus. Particularly I found when you have a public image, for what it's worth, what I found more freeing, let me say this first, is that for everyone you meet, I mean, we live in a world currently, it's 7.25 billion people, officially, it's probably more unofficially, but no matter, you could meet 100 of those, or 200, 1,000, and more often than not, each individual will have a different take on who is you. It's just a word to the wise, this has been phenomenally freeing in my life. If you imagine everyone you meet has got a little idea of who you are, and it's all different. So why therefore do we care what they think? For only you can know your real intentions and your heart, and even that sometimes we second guess and can get wrong. Such is the amazing absurdity of life at times. But what I want you to really dwell on is that what matters more, what only matters then, is your feelings. You've got no one to perform for, but that is incredibly liberating. That is freeing. So therefore you can put forth your opinion, you can do your videos, you can do your art, you can do your work, and don't care about what others think, but truly don't care what others think. You've got no one to perform for or to. And particularly for those of us that are worried about how we will be seen or how we'll be taken, know that everyone's got a different thought or idea about you anyway, no matter your good intentions or otherwise. So, as I say, I found that incredibly liberating. There's no one to perform for, and with that being said, you're just free to produce, and let the, how do they say it? Let the chips fall where they may. And as I say, there is just, as it says rather, there is just work to be done and lessons to be learned. You see, that's why I love that saying, some you win, some you learn. It still begins with an L, but it's not a loss. As long as you take the feedback, think on it, reiterate, and go again. In all, I like that as well, in all that is around us. Not just part, we compartmentalise our lives. I've spoke about this before. So you have like a work facade and a this, and not given the importance of context. If you are just you, simply, beautifully, stunningly, wondrously you, there is no mask. You are just yourself in all circumstances. And that is enough. I've done a separate video, a few down, if you look on my YouTube timeline. You are enough, and that is true. While still working on some of your so-called faults, rather I like to say some of your more unhelpful aspects to your character, notwithstanding working towards that, you are enough as you are today. So just, if nothing else, I want you to take away from this video, there's no one to perform for. Be yourself. Speak your truth. Be yourself. Be your truth. And let the chips fall where they may. I hope that's been of insight and value to you. As always, from my heart to yours, much love. And know in your very bones that you are unstoppable. And I believe in you. Take care.